Everybody, I'm Melody. Thank you for coming here tonight. I'm so excited to see you all. We've had an overwhelming response. And I'm the creator of the CRAVE book, and I'm from Seattle, and we're very excited to be here. But first of all, thank you. First, I want to thank Stephanie from the Cross. Would you raise your hand and pray now? I've been an entrepreness since I was born. Grew up on a strawberry farm in Marysville, Washington. And for 15 years, we schlepped strawberries, and we still do actually. We sell strawberry shortcake in all of our local festivals. And we had a store in the Pike Place Market. Anybody familiar with the Pike Place Market? It's kind of like Granville Island. A retail store for 15 years, so retail is very near and dear to my heart. And but anyway, after about 15 years of doing business, I got a little bit stir crazy, and I was being not an alcoholic. What am I thinking? A workaholic. And I wasn't hanging around. I didn't really have very many girlfriends. Like, I saw my best friend twice in a year, and I wasn't hanging around any like-minded women. And I thought, this is absolutely ridiculous. This is something I'm missing in my life. And so I went out, and this is my husband Paul over here, and he had to run the business for me while I went and started other businesses. I'm kind of a startup junkie. In fact, I started a business a couple years ago called startupjunkie.com. Kind of started other businesses, and what I kind of landed on is the CRAVE parties. And the CRAVE is all about bringing girlfriends together, because I felt when I only saw my best friend twice in a year, I said, this is not acceptable. I want to start a business to get girlfriends together and spend quality time together. So I threw this big party in Seattle, and it sold out in 2 weeks, 3 nights in a row. And I brought in all of our local retailers and designers and had fashion shows, and we had spa services and goodie bags and pink drinks, and we just started getting a lot of media attention, and we've since expanded to 15 different cities. And we brought it here to Vancouver a few times, and as I started doing those CRAVE parties, I realized there's no book out there that really features women-owned businesses. So I started a book about 6 years ago called CRAVE Seattle. And it was a big hit. I just really wanted to celebrate the women in our city and just really shop local. But Paul and I have been coming up here for about 20 years. We feel like Vancouver is our backyard, just like we feel like Portland's our backyard. We live in the middle, and we go to both places a lot. And so we did a book here probably 2 years ago. Then we did one in San Francisco. That was a crazy year. We did Seattle, Vancouver, and San Francisco all in 1 year. That was probably one of the most insane years I've had. But in the last year, I reinvented our business, because people always ask me, what do you do? And we're like, do these CRAVE parties, we do these books, and I help women entrepreneurs through conferences. So I rebranded our company, and it's called the CRAVE Company. Under the CRAVE Company, we have 3 divisions. The CRAVE parties, we still throw parties. The CRAVE Guides, which is the book that you're here for tonight. And CRAVE Business, which is a conference that we put on once a year. We're actually going to do one here. It's called Shop Symposium. We're going to do one the first quarter of '09. We've done it a couple years in Seattle, and then we meet monthly. And what I just like to do is we call them intelligentsia. We work with women-owned businesses around the city, and we gather together, and we just share like-minded stories, and we just support each other. Thank you for Domo Tea Gals. Raise your hand. We've got CRAVE teas that they made us tonight, and then we have the fabulous bakery butter. She's not here right now. She's really busy. She said she just made a whole bunch of marshmallows and delivered them to Seattle, so I'm very excited. And her marshmallows and cupcakes are back there. We're very excited to have those here. Anyway, thank you so much for coming tonight.